15 years ago, this neighborhood in Springfield, Massachusetts looked like this, like something out of a science fiction movie. Cars tossed like toys and houses completely wiped away. And the city and state forever changed. But for those who chose to stay, who chose to rebuild, that day still feels fresh all these years later. The scars may have faded, but for the Gentiles, the pictures and the memories are still clear.
It got very, very hot.
Because the skies were changing in colors. There were these weird colors.
By noon on June 1st, 2011, Springfield was under a tornado warning.
My daughter had called and said there's a tornado, and I just said, that's impossible. We're in New England, been here 70 years. I have, never happened.
And by 4 p.m., the impossible became possible.
That's a tornado. See the stuff floating in the air? Yeah, that's a tornado.
You can see the funnel on the Connecticut River coming up across the river.
I really do. It was just clutching Joe, and you could hear walls banging and trees falling.
Yeah, cracking a limber, and wood cracks like that.
Fast. It all happened.
I'm saying within minutes.
When the Gentiles opened their cellar door, the threat that they had rushed to run from was gone. Only the ugly aftermath remained.
And everybody was looking around.
Stunned.
What happened?
An EF3 tornado tore across the western part of the state, from Westfield through Springfield, Bremfield, Munson, and all the way to Sturbridge, killing 3 and leaving behind an estimated $140 million in property damage.
Those 3 windows got blown in, and there was glass embedded in the wall on the other side. We would have got chopped up if we had stayed there.
The Gentiles, like so many others in the state, spent the next year building their house back into a home.
So it became new again.
It was.
A new roof, new windows, and new ways to be prepared for another impossible day like June 1st.
I still have those lanterns upstairs, easy to get to, if I need them. Things like that I think, wow, you have to be prepared. And I don't know how prepared you can be, but.
If you would also like to take a look back at that fateful day, we still have our coverage from that day on our website at fox61.com. In Springfield, Victoria Anderson, Fox 61.